Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. Y'all come look at these women right here. Please come look at this. This is very, very interesting. Now, I want to tell y'all something, man. People are waking up. This is a battle of good and evil. Stop looking at skin color all the time. It ain't always about skin color. That skin colors, I don't even mess around with that skin color stuff. Listen, man. These people are waking up. Good people are waking up. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to what's going on, because they standing up. I will leave a link in the description. Matter of fact, let me read y'all this title. White women react strongly to Kendrick Lamar's 40 acres and a mule. They robbed black people. It's going to be a good one, y'all. Y'all not going to want to click off this video. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Do you want to know my feelings about the fact that Kendrick Lamar only had black people during his halftime show at the Super Bowl? I think it's fucking perfect. Go on. That fucking show was just spot on, start to finish. Gave me chills, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad that he didn't put any white people in it, because guess what? Get rid of the DEI, and black people don't need to represent white people anymore.
Y'all let me know what DEI mean. What's DAI? Hey, it's early in the morning. You know I'm a little slow sometimes. Let's get it.
What a terrible shame.
I now understand that halftime show. Let me explain it to you real quick. Come on. All right, so it went for you. That's why they told you to turn that TV off, and you listened. That's why, all right? But let me explain it. It was a political statement. It was a political statement with a diss at the end. And if you didn't know Kendrick Lamar's music or his background or anything, it still went for you. It went for you. This is all from the comments section of my last post. This went for you. It went for me. It went for you. It ain't for you, baby. That's okay. I had another guy just tell me I wasn't black enough. Now, that really hurt. But I don't know what can get more political than the first sitting living president coming to the Super Bowl. I feel like that's a big statement, right? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You know, I'm just very aware that I'm not woke enough and evident.
Some people might just be doing the video just for clout, you know what I mean? But we got to be able to differentiate, you know, who's who. Well, we don't have to differentiate. Just be mature enough to just let it ride. You know what I'm saying? Be mature enough to just let it ride. Whoever's joking, let them joke. Whoever, we got to be mature enough to, hey, okay, all right, next one.
Evidently, what does this dumb redneck know? I'm just dumb redneck. But yeah, no, this wasn't for you. So just, you know, get up in the fetal position and just cry and cry, because this just wasn't for you, baby.
People keep saying this 40 acres and a mule thing was about broken promises to black people. And yeah, but can we finally just also call it what it was? It was theft. I am loving all of the analysis of Kendrick Lamar's brilliant Super Bowl performance, and I cannot claim to know nearly enough to explain all of the nuance there. But the one thing I have kind of been picking up on is that we keep when he says 40 acres and a mule, this is bigger than the music. I keep hearing people talking about this historically like this was some altruistic thing after the Civil War that the government just didn't follow through on. And we talk about black people this way all the time. Like, oh my God, we've got to, you know, have welfare. We've got to have these handouts for equity and fairness and to make up for historical disadvantages and all of that. But the reason Black Americans have historically been poor and been disenfranchised is because we keep stealing their stuff.
I told you we get somewhere. Hey, yo, WIC is not 40 acres. Food stamps is not 40 acres. Do you know what 40 acres is? 40 acres is 40 football fields. You could grow your own food on. This is the thing. We need land. We need land. And nobody bothering us. But the thing is, for their system to keep going, they need us. They need us. We need land, y'all. Land.
We started with stealing their labor. That built so much of the wealth in this country. And then after, there's like this tiny little pittance of, hey, maybe you should get some back pay from the estates of the people that were stealing from you, among other things. And then we kind of went, nah. So especially when we have Kendrick Lamar calling out things like he owns his music because he made it by himself, that's his. I think we can stand to kind of look a little bit more and go, hey, America's also theirs. It is the Black story. It is Black people building and working and white people trying to take it and successfully taking it a lot of the time. Especially with all this talk about DEI and, oh, it's undeserved, it's a handout, you're not choosing the best people. That's just such bullshit. Nothing we have talked about doing in the name of equity is some unfair gift because we feel bad. It's just paying back what's stolen.
Hey, White Rap fan here. I loved the halftime show. And
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is
She gonna do good. She gonna do good.
Robi Masaga. Today I want us to talk about Be Honest. It wasn't meant to be.
hey, White Rap fan here. I loved the halftime show. And not just because Kendrick is one of my favorite rappers. No. Because of his specific reference to his own song, Wesley's Theory, when he was saying 40 acres and a mule. I believe he was referring to Wesley's Theory specifically because it's the first track on his To Pimp a Butterfly album, which, according to Genius, is about how racist American institutions uphold white supremacy by exploiting Black creators for profit. Now, let's just take a look at the Super Bowl in general first. I'm not saying nothing. Now, I want to go ahead and talk about some specific lyrics from Wesley's Theory in the first verse with Kendrick. When I get signed, homie, I'ma buy a strap, straight from the CIA, set it on my lap, take a few M16s to the hood, pass them all out on the block, what's good? Now, this is obviously referencing the CIA infiltrating Black neighborhoods through, the crack epidemic, and then also MK Ultra, which I'll be making a video about in a little bit. Now, the next verse I'm going to talk about is what I was specifically thinking of when he said 40 acres and a mule. What you want, you a house or a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. Say my name is Uncle Sam, I'm your dog. Motherfucker, you can live at the mall. Now, I'm just ripping this
I know you're kind, why I'm kind me later. I got them haters.
straight off of the American College of Trust and Estate Council's website, but 40 acres and a mule refers to the unfulfilled promise made to formerly enslaved African Americans after the Civil War, which was intended to provide them with land and resources for economic self-sufficiency. The phrase symbolizes the ongoing struggle for reparations and economic justice for descendants of slaves in the United States. I believe in this specific verse, the Uncle Sam character is saying 40 acres and a mule mockingly because he's like a house or a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, because consumerism has taken over that original American dream of owning land. That's kind of why we conquered the entire continent in the first place, because everybody wanted to own land. And I believe Kendrick is specifically critiquing American consumerism and the way it's affected the Black community. I don't want to speak too much on it because I'm not Black. But how there's not been as much of an opportunity to build up generational wealth, and the government's hand in pushing consumerism and buying nice things as success in America and a way to rise up in the class structure. I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up the video now. If you enjoyed this, follow me for more history content. I'm doing a Black history lesson every day this month. I will see y'all next video.
She doing a Black history lesson, man. She about to tell y'all, man. Oh man. Hey, look, man. You gotta be mature enough to just understand, like, hey, we can't control this shit. Look, shit is wild, B. Shit is wild, B. Hey, I remember what was that, the movie? And knows a lot of white people wanted to help out the Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying? But that can get dangerous because informants could come and, spy out your liberty to see what the hell you're doing. So, it's up to us. It's up to us to fix things, you know what I mean? We got to work on ourselves and then come together after that. You know what I mean?
Yo.
There are a lot of political meanings in Kendrick's Super Bowl show that I noticed. So I'm going to urge you to go back and...
But I don't mind, other people informing their people on, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? These people are right. They right. Don't be sitting up there mad at them because they standing up. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they right. We done stole from them. You know what I mean? They right. I don't mind people standing up in that way.
And watch his performance while thinking about American history and politics. Consider actor Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam. Who or what does this version of Uncle Sam remind you of? And has Samuel L. Jackson ever played a role like this before? Or is he representing, as some have suggested, how Black artists get policed in mainstream spaces? And then you can consider the stage. If you think of the mass incarceration of Black Americans, what does the movement on the dancers on the stage represent to you? And then consider the color scheme of red, white, and blue. Does it cause you to consider who can be patriotic or who the American flag belongs to? And when that flag split in half, what do you think Kendrick Lamar was saying? Consider the American workforce, too, from the 1600s through the 1800s. Who built America? And what did it mean when those dancers bent over while we heard 40 acres and a mule, which is one of the many broken promises at the end of slavery? Now, you may say, I don't want politics at my Super Sunday halftime show. And I would ask, then why do we sing the national anthem?
Ooh.
Why do we have a military flag?
Oh, tell them.
Flyover? Why do we have the presentation of arms? Because it's America, and we love to have our sports and our history and our art. And what Kendrick Lamar did was just deliver a very patriotic, historical, and entertaining Super Bowl show.
Some even had to research.
Yo, that was marvelous what Dot did, man. That was marvelous. Because if they come at him, all he do is got to be like, I was representing America. Hey, look, you know that the older people, they don't listen to them words. They ain't listening to the words. All Doc got to be like, look, I did this for America. I knew Trump was going to be there. That's why I had the flag. I was representing America. Oh, man.
The history behind it to understand what has said 40 acres and a mule. William own well owners. The wealth presents people land has oppressed the broken promises made to Black people. Some believe the song is addressing the fact that white people stole Black people's land and continue to do so.
What you mean believe? What you mean believe? No, they stole the land. There ain't no believe. They stole the land. They stole the land and put us in these little apartments or build up these little houses in a month. You really ain't got no space. You got a next door neighbor 5 feet away from you. I don't want no crib like that. I want this shit. I want you to have to travel to get to my house. I'm talking about when my driveway need to be about half a mile. Wordies, Bond. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Did they stand up? Did they cook? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.